All right, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to Thursday, and of course, that means Reddit Review Thursday. So, today, it is the final episode of Season 3, and to celebrate that, I just wanted to say that last week, actually, last week for sure, I made my own subreddit. So if you are a fan of my channel, if you watch me a lot, if you don't watch me a lot, if this is your first video, whatever it is, and you're interested in Reddit or you're on Reddit every now and then, I do in fact have my own subreddit now. It is called r/skeleton key. The picture is the same as my channel, so that's the easiest way to tell. And go on there. I'll be looking for you. If I see you, or make sure you leave a comment or something, I can give you a little special flair just for your person. Only I can assign them. So based on how excited you seem, you'll get higher or lower ones, whatever, stuff like that. But yeah, it's really just going to be a place to promote my videos, but also a place for you guys who watch me to, discuss stuff, leave videos, ideas, leave memes, just whatever you want. It's there for you to do it. So I don't really know how many people will go over there, but if anybody does, that's cool. Let me know, leave a post or a comment or something, and, I'll give you a flare. But I also, just real quick, before the video promotion, again, I made a TikTok. I know I talk shit on it all the time, but I made a TikTok. It's Skeleton Key. I don't know. I think it's Skeleton Key 14 or something. I'm sure you can find it, though. Again, picture is the same as my channel. And it's really just where I upload my YouTube shorts just to get a couple more views on them, draw a little more traffic into the channel. So that's there too if you want to go check that out. But anyway, enough with the self-promoting, because we have a crazy subreddit for this last Reddit Review Thursday of the season. So, oh boy. This one is called r/sink pissers. And before we even read the description or anything, we're just going to jump right into a post before anything. This is like the pre-log post. The preload, I don't think that's an actual word or a thing. I don't really know what I meant by that, but we're just jumping right in to this real quick with this post because I saw it and I just have to read it to you guys. So, and it'll give you a nice taste for what sink pissers actually are. So this one is titled, "My brother got caught sink pissing after months." So for months, our bathroom has smelled like piss and we couldn't figure out why. The toilet and floor around the toilet have been cleaned so many times with so many chemicals. But the other day, I went in and got fed up and decided to smellocate, where on earth it's coming from. And lo and behold, the strongest pee smell was coming from the sink. I had seen this subreddit and laughed and moved on months ago. Surely no. My 16-year-old brother hasn't been. But I go to my dad and tell him I think I found the source of the smell. I think brother has been pissing on the sink. My dad is like, no, why the hell would he do that? But I have him come in and confirm that yes, the strongest pee smell is in the sink. As soon as he crouched over to smell the sink, he then doubles over and makes a sound of pure despair fit for Greek tragedy. I really haven't stopped laughing at that memory since. My dad says he needs more evidence before he can accuse my brother of something this ridiculous. So he has me get a black light from Halloween. I get the light, turn off the lights, and Reddit, the splash zone, it was ungodly. The entire rim of the sink looked like speckled granite. The wallpaper behind the sink looked like the night sky. The floor had been splatter painted. It was even on the light switch and doorknob. When I showed my dad, I think he cried a little. And when my brother got home from bowling, that was the funniest dressing down I've ever heard a sibling receive. He then had to scrub every inch of the bathroom. You know how I always tell you to make the kitchen sink lickable? You're licking this sink before you're done cleaning it. You've got a black light. Use it to make that lick as clean as possible. I think that was supposed to be sink, but I could be wrong. As far as I know, there is no more sink pissing in my home. So that sets the tone for the subreddit right there. It is people who piss in sinks. If that sounds weird to you, I mean, you're the weird one here, because as their subreddit description does say, it's good for the environment. Flushing the toilet is a waste of water. I mean, you can't really argue with that one, if I'm being honest. So sure. All right, so we're going to look at a couple more of these. Some of them are going to be text, some of them are going to be image. I'm going to try and keep it mixed up a little bit. And, just keep some good variation. This is, of course, the last Reddit of the season, the last Reddit review of the season, before we take a break for a couple weeks. And then, we'll come back with season 4, of course. But, that's really all that's going to be. We're going to take a look at a couple more of these posts. And that is going to be that. So let's go ahead and get into our next post. So this one, once again, coming right off of the Sink Pissers Reddit. This is a cross post from Mildly Infuriating. Just thought I'd throw that out there. And this says, just used a bath bomb I got for Christmas, and now the bath looks like piss. Of course, these sink pisser people just love that shit because, if you can piss anywhere except for the toilet, it's a win. And I'm going to be honest here, sometimes not pissing in the toilet is kind of nice. Have you ever pissed in the shower? It's not a bad feeling. I'm going to be honest. It goes down the drain. It doesn't do any harm. I mean, I'm not saying piss in the bath. That's probably not cool to really sit in your own piss. But, pissing down the shower drain, if you, get it down the drain and shit like that, I don't see the harm in that. It's all right. It's interesting. It keeps stuff interesting in your life, So that was that one. Basically just a bath bomb. Not much to say there. It wasn't even real piss. So, that's like a 5 out of 10 post right there. This one, however, though, is Sink Cummers, ? And it appears there is a subreddit for that. So, oh boy, do we take a look at this subreddit? That is the question. If you guys want to see us look at Sink Cummers, leave it down in the comments below or leave a like on this video, and I will consider next season possibly taking a look at Sink Cummers. That's definitely an interesting one. So, okay, there's a poll here. I'm not going to put it up on screen because I feel like me talking it out is a lot easier for editing purposes. But this says, how many of you actually piss in sinks? 830 of 1,459 people, 830 of them have said, I piss in sinks. 629 of them said, I do not piss in sinks. So, pretty close to 50-50, which definitely shows this subreddit isn't 100% of a joke. There are definitely people who do really piss in the sink. And, okay. So, let's see. Let's just take a look at a couple more of these posts. Another one of these posts says, all drains lead to the ocean. And, technically, you're not really wrong. I'm gonna get into a little bit of a plumbing talk here. For clarification here. So technically, it's not like every pipe runs to the ocean. That's stupid. I'm sure not many of you guys think that because obviously you guys are intellectuals. Because you're watching my channel and only over 300 IQ people can watch my channel. So I know you guys are intellectuals and you know that not all, pipes just run straight out to the ocean or some shit like that, right? There is a thing in your bathroom at some location, the most central location really between like your sink, your bathtub and your toilet, of course. And it kind of connects them all together back in your wall. It's called a sanitary tee, or for short, a san tee. And, that eventually does go into the sewers. And, of course, the sewers then go out into the ocean. Well, I mean, give or take, they go out into the ocean. There's more like, sewage processing plants and stuff like that. But, eventually it goes out into the ocean. So technically not a wrong post. And, I guess if you really had to, you could piss in the sink and it wouldn't really do anything. But, yeah, that's that. That's what I think of that. So, okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at this next post, which says, "This sub has made me healthier. After seeing your disgusting yellow piss in the sink, it made me realize I wasn't drinking enough water. I also got back into my healthy eating habits, and to top it off, since my piss is now clear, it doesn't stain the sink as much anymore, and it's cleaner now." So that's great. Just great. Good for that person. I'm being honest here. It's real good to see that. So let's take we're taking an opposite position here for this one. This says, "Fuck pissing in the sink." Oh boy, we got a really interesting post here. This says, "Fuck pissing in the sink. I'ma start shitting." Hey, you do you, right? If you want to shit in the sink, go for it. If you want to shit in your own sink, in your own home, I can't stop you. That's just up for you. But obviously some of these people disagree. In fact, there's one comment from this man or woman, we don't know. I guess both genders could piss in the sink. In fact, it would probably actually be easier for women, maybe. I'm not 100% sure on that because I am not a woman, but it could be easier. So this person has put in simple terms, "That is absolutely disgusting. This sub is for refined gentlemen that enjoy being more sanitary, saving water, and having less splash. All positives. Shitting in the sink would be pure, unadulterated degeneracy." So, hey, I guess not everybody's on board with shitting in the sink. I guess pissing in the sink has its upside, but shitting in the sink, man, not so much. Not so much, just not so much. So, moving on to our next post here. Let me find it real quick. We've got a meme. This meme is, of course, from the Joker movie. If you haven't seen it, it's a pretty good movie. Not one of my favorites, but it's a pretty good movie. And this is the scene when the Joker is getting like an interview on TV. Very fitting for what this says, and we'll obviously show that on screen right now. But let me get this straight. You think it's okay to piss in the sink? And, of course, the Joker responds with, "I do, and I'm tired of pretending it's not." So, okay. Hey, I mean, you like to piss in the sink, you like to piss in the sink. I can't really stop you from that, But, yeah, that is what it is. So, next one, we're going to be taking a look at oh boy. So, okay, this is interesting. So this is, of course, another image. And this says, "This property has been winterized / secured. If winterized, do not turn on water. Hot water tank needs refilled before engaging. Freeze damage, contract, blah, 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 blah," stuff like that. This is a pretty, this sink looks in bad shape, but of course, the commenter on this Reddit the poster of this picture just decided to put "might as well." I guess, I mean, that's kind of how I feel about this whole subreddit. It's like, I guess you could, I guess you really could. Nobody's going to stop you. If you do, you do. That is just how it is, I guess. I'm quite frankly just pretty bewildered, I guess, that this really is a real subreddit and people really do piss in sinks. But hey, I guess if you think it's better, then you do that. Why not? So this post says, what is up with all of the hate lately? There is nothing wrong with pissing in the sink. Sure, it is somewhat unusual, but why can't people just accept that this is a thing and move on with their life? Honestly, I kind of agree. I mean, there's no real reason to hate on it. Sure, it's weird, and if your friend came up and told you, you'd probably go, what the fuck are you doing? But, yeah, I mean, there's no real reason to hate on it, I guess. I guess if you want to piss in the sink, then piss in the sink. So coming up to what I think will be our last post, because this has been a pretty long Reddit review Thursday, I'm not going to lie. So coming up on the last one here, confession time. So we're going to have somebody confess. Yay, found my peeps. This is on a throwaway, of course. All right, people who use throwaways, kind of dumb. No, I'm joking. If you use a throwaway on Reddit, you're justified. I'm going to be honest. Sometimes there's stuff you want to follow on Reddit that's just not okay for, your normal, just for your normal account that maybe your family or friends or shit like that could see stuff on. So I get the point of throwaways. I'm going to be honest here. I've been pissing in sinks for way over 30 years. Not just sinks, Coke cans, bottles, you name it. Keep a bottle near my bed as it happens. When I was in my 20s, I had a girlfriend. I worked night shift in Tesco's, so I sometimes would buy a couple of cans of cider when I came home, drink them, and inevitably crash out, waking up a few hours later to piss. She was out by then, so I'd just piss in the can and empty it before she came back from work. One day I overslept though, and she came back at 5 p.m. I wake up and she goes, "Oh, cider, can I have some?" and starts taking a sip. I've never in my entire life gotten up out of sleep so quick. I yanked it out of her hand like my life depended on it. I think it was too late though. She tasted something. She gave me this long, mysterious look that was somewhere in the middle of, why would you do that, and was that just piss? I couldn't read her, but I'm 70% sure she realized it was my piss. Anyway, that's my story. We broke up a year later. Never did find out if she knew or not. Should I email her? Lol. I'm going to say yes. Yes, you should email her. Because don't you want to know? I mean, I want to know. God damn. Yeah. Interesting. Just definitely interesting. Really interesting. And here's one of the comments on that post that sparked my interest. I pissed in a super soaker as a kid. Me and my friends were shooting piss at houses, and other kids on the street walked up to us en route to the park and, no joke, asked me for a drink of my super soaker. As it was peak summer and really hot, I glanced at my friend and then unscrewed it. We both watched him take a big glug of piss, and he swallowed it with a grimace and said, "Yuck, that's warm water," and walked off. We laughed our asses off once he was away. I don't know if that's, legal or moral in any way. So I'm going to recommend you don't do that one. But, hey, yeah, it's interesting. Definitely interesting. Makes you think sometimes. If you've ever gotten a drink of warm water, it makes you think. It really does. But, yeah, that's basically that. Super soakers got pissed in, cider cans got pissed in, sinks definitely got pissed in. These people just like to piss in everything on this subreddit, and I guess fine. I can't really say there's anything wrong with it, but yeah, that's been sink pissers. So if you liked the video, make sure you leave a like and hit that subscribe button. If you came from Sink Pissers, because chances are I probably posted this video on Sink Pissers if it allowed me to. So if you came from there, I'm glad you came. Let me know what you think. Did I justify or not justify? Did I do a good job of showing off your subreddit in the way that you would want it to be shown off? Leave that down in the comments or comment on Reddit. Or even better, leave it on my new subreddit, because that's there. But yeah, as always, have a wonderful day. Check out my new subreddit as well as my TikTok. I'll probably leave links in the description, but I'm sure they're not too hard to find if you just search for them. But yeah, that's pretty much that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. It means a lot to me. I know I say it a couple times at the end of every video, but it really does. And we're at 330 subscribers now, which is crazy. Last year when I started this in like April, my goal was to get to 100 by the end of that year. And of course we killed that. So, for this year, I think I really do think I want to set the goal of 500 subscribers. I think we could do it. I think if we try, as a community, and if I keep up with these uploads, I think we really could hit 500 subscribers this year. So let's try and do that. Thank you guys for watching. Again, I'm saying it like a fourth time now. I like to do this sometimes. I get a little mushy at the end of the videos, I'm going to be honest. But yeah, that's basically what I just wanted to say about that, I guess. And as always, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you.